of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, beautiful for space, the sky for and the waves of
Monte, it looks like you have a guest at your table. You mind sitting up?
All right, so we have a gentleman, Mr. Kenny right here. He's actually, a guest. He's been a part of the Raleigh Rotary Club. He's actually in digital marketing right now. And, he currently just wants to come by and visit. Also too, I believe he's a manager at the Sheraton, right downtown. So just let you guys know, if you need a room, I'll let Mr. Kenny, so. Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome, and thank you so much for being today. We have enough visiting Rotarian at this table. All the things Switzerland. Carol, will you get up and introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Carol Hopper. I'm here from Switzerland because my son is living here with 4 grandkids. So I'm here. leaving unfortunately tomorrow. But I'm glad. I visited your club different times, and I'm always glad I could come back and see some Rotarians. Thank you.
I'm your last day here to visit us, and it sounds like you might need to move to Raleigh also. So we have got visitor.
Hi, I'm Pamela Blizzard. I'm visiting from your satellite, Southeast Raleigh Club. And I'm also the district's innovative club advocate. So I work with clubs that are maybe struggling and also clubs that want to spin off the satellite or open an impact club, that kind of thing. And I live in Raleigh. My children live in California. I am with you, Jim, all the way.
Welcome, Pamela. Definitely don't move to California. You can stay here, Ron. So I'm going to hear the visitors that you got.
Hello, my name is Blair. I'm leaving our graduate in Pennsylvania. I just recently took her on with the club out of Raleigh, and I'm very sick. I'm great.
So that means it is time for $50. Where's Carly up? There it is. You know, I have $5.
Where's the he doesn't show up today, so that's your only University of Michigan fan. $3 for 3 years in a row. And also an extra $1 for the only team in the NCAA to win over 1,000 games. So, wow. You were bad.
So, part of being in Rotary is to help those who are hurt. So, for all of my Carolina friends.
Oh, no, no, stop. Stop. I'm hurt. I need some tissue.
I had to grab my phone to there's a here, I believe. I don't know if y'all remember, right back when football started, You guys, I had the dollar, but my dollar just was once and lost. That was pretty much every month. Good one, this is our weekend. And I'll say, what is it? I know, so nice, and we also be doing the food, so they are like really and that's been while my daughter has birthday. So,
Anybody else? Okay. Thank you,
Elizabeth, very Elizabeth, that's great. So moving on to upcoming meetings, next Monday, December 4th is our last meeting, regular meeting of the year. We're gonna have Professor Ben repeating NC State as we talk about NC fisheries. Then we don't meet on the 11th of December. That Wednesday, we would have the holiday luncheon on Wednesday, the 13th at Carolina Country Club. If you have not responded to the Evite yet, please do so. They need our numbers by next week. So please respond to the Evite this week. Let us know if you're bringing a guest or guests. Do that today. And also for future meetings, definitely make sure you are speaking for future meetings so we can tell our wonderful hosts how many people. So December 13th is always a great event, really good event to bring family members to and friends. So with that, it's raffle time, and I'm leaving Tiffany on right. You're going to do raffle today. Yes, I'm way up here. Hi, happy Monday, everyone. So this week's raffle winner is going to be at $30. Peter's not here today. Okay, it's 800-2561. And I think the winner might be the person who dropped their ticket. So if your position becomes not remote and you have to relocate to Raleigh, you know which club you're gonna join, right? Yeah. Okay. These are our wonderful volunteers from the fundraiser. These are taken by Raleigh Rotary and we wanted to thank Current Love, Aurora and Tiffany, Sandy, Patrick and Corey, Desmond Cunningham, and Peter Glory. Thank you guys for showing up early and all you did. Service time. I believe Richard Avery cannot make it today. So I wanted to start out with Kevin Summers, environment chatting about this. Make your way up to the front. And then Mark Hackett, he is on Zoom. You're going to be up after Kevin is done. But on November 18th, there is a No Women, No Girls service project where 5 of our club members went to help organize supplies at the event, and that was very successful. And this is an organization that we've been involved with in the past. So great event. It was good that we were able to donate in the past during the night-ups, and it was also good to have someone who's on the ground and actually helping them organize. So up next, Kevin Summers, with bell ringing.
So for those new members that don't know, I'm not shy, so I will find you and I will get you to sign up. No, seriously, bell ringing has begun today. Bill Rohr and I were there to kick it off. There's pictures actually from this morning out there. Behind. So we're ringing from today through December 23rd. Monday through Saturday, we do not ring on Sunday. So on any of those given days, it's different from 10 a.m. till 8 p.m. So there's lots of opportunities for everybody in this room to find an hour in their schedule, or actually 6 hours in their schedule that you can volunteer. You can sign up for an hour on 6 different days, or you can do 6 hours in one day. It doesn't matter. It's up to you, whatever works. For the newer members that have been on the website, because I've already noticed some cases people have signed up for consecutive shifts. If you look at the sign up, there's a 10 o'clock shift, there's a 10:30 shift, there's an 11 o'clock shift. If your intent is to bring somebody with you, or you just want to be out there by yourself, sign up for 10, 10:30, and 11. But if you want to share, you sign up for 10 and 11 and don't sign up for the 10:30 shift. The idea is that we'll have overlapping shifts and you'll have people out there with you. But I know in some cases, there are members, David Coates, I don't think David's here today.
David's over there.
Oh, yeah, he is. David and his law firm come out there, you'll notice his name is out there for like 6 hours on the road. His intent is he's gonna do all that, and he has some help with it, so. That's great. If you guys wanna do stuff like that, that's encouraging. On last day, on December 23rd, you'll see that there are 2 signups. Those are usually the families. I'm one of those families. There's a lot of members that have a tradition of signing up, so there's no overlap. You're gonna have an hour or 2 hours out there, and you get to bring as many people as you want. We're gonna have both doors that day, and usually the day has been filled up with families just celebrating Christmas. So I encourage you to take advantage of that. This is our biggest service, this is our biggest project that we do every year. It's our biggest service project. We need 450 shifts. Now, that sounds overwhelming, but the number of members in this club, you can do the math. That's not 6. If everybody signed up for 6, we'd have 3 people out there every hour. I know that that's not gonna happen. But there are gonna be some members that are gonna sign up for 15 shifts, and there's gonna be others. If you can give me 1 or 2, I really appreciate it. So let's try and, at least staff half of those. That means at least have 1 person out there all the time, if not 2. So, 6, we're asking everybody to do 6. If you can do 4, that's all you can do, I'm fine with that. If you can do 8 or 10 or 12, I'm even happier with that. So a couple things for the folks that have never done this before. All the kettle supplies are stored in customer service at Walmart. So if you arrive and there's nobody at the grocery entrance door, just go to customer service and look behind the desk, and you should see the kettle stand, which is a tripod. It'll have a sign with it, it'll have the bucket, and it'll have a bag. Inside the bag, you'll have 4 of these nice aprons on bottom for everybody. We have brand new aprons that say Rotary on them. Well, that means you can bring on 3 friends to help you ring, and everybody will have a apron. If there's also in the bag a copy of the Rotary Club roster. If you're coming to an end and nobody's arrived at 2:30 and I gotta leave at 2:30, there's a phone list in there. You can look on your phone and see who signed up next. You can call them and say, hey, Robin, hey, Robin, are you on your way? And Robin will say, no, I forgot about it. That's fine. If you have to leave, then take the kettle and just put it back in Salvation Army. And then when Robin gets there, she'll go and get it and bring it back out. Does that make sense? Our goal is to beat the carry. There's a belt, just like, all football teams have that prize. And,
It's on the thing or underneath.
Is it right behind?
No, look.
Oh, yes, that's right. It's right here. We want to keep this. We do not want to give this back to the carry. So, if you normally give money to the Salvation Army every year at this time of year because of your general gifting, I ask that you bring your check and you bring the bell and stick it in our bucket. You're still going to get credit for the charitable donation, but we're going to get credit on our total, so that it can be good. I just ask you guys to do that. There and open shifts. My last deal today is for open shifts. If you can help today, after 4:30, we're open. Tomorrow, I'm looking for somebody tomorrow night from 5 to 8. Wednesday from about right at dinner time. Thursday, it's looking pretty good, except for right at lunchtime around 1 to 2. Friday, 2 to 6 is open. And right now, sadly, nobody is there for Saturday. So please take a look at that. You'll be seeing a lot of emails from me over the next month. Please don't ignore those. I'm going to send those out when I feel like I can't volunteer anymore myself, because I'm going to do a lot of hours, guys. I'm not Richard. But I'll leave that when I see it. I'll commit to do it 30 or 40 hours, but when I can't do them all, so when I get desperate, I'm gonna reach out and
Can you give folks an idea of how much money we typically raise and how the Salvation Army uses that?
Yeah. Yeah, so great question. And this money raised, to answer the second question first, is for the Salvation Army to support their Christmas program. So they give meals out to needy families. They give gifts out. You guys are aware of the Angel Tree program where they provide Christmas for 7,000 kids in Wake County. This helps support their Christmas programs. So this is very important. Worldwide, you see cattle, but this is all part of their Christmas program. We last year, I think our total was $18,400. There you go. But it was, I think it was somewhere in the high, like 15, 16, because I get it mixed up each year. That's on average, we're raising about $300 to $500 every time we're out there. So if you guys are bringing, on average, you should see about $50 an hour, and you'll know you're doing good if you see that kind of money. So now it's a little bit skewed because we do get some larger checks, but we don't want to count those. We just want you guys to bring and have a good time. Any other questions? Thank you, Jared.
And our packet, if you are on, could you let us know about the Vocational Service Leadership Award?
Great. Can you hear me okay? Great. Good afternoon, everyone. So nominations are now open for the 9th annual Wilson Heyman Vocational Service Leadership Award. For those of you who may not be familiar with this award, I'll briefly explain. This award recognizes a non-Rotarian who exemplifies the ideals of Rotary through service, either in their work of vocation or by simply choosing to serve the Raleigh community. The award is appropriately named in honor of our deceased longtime member, Wilson Heyman, whose picture you see on the slide there, who lived a life of service above self. So think of someone who, based on their work in the Raleigh community, you look at and think that person should be a Rotarian based on how they live up to the ideals of service above self. Then nominate this person for the award. We'll have guidelines and nomination form published on our website later this week. You can send those nominations to Linda Monahan, and her contact information is in our weekly newsletter. And the award deadline is December 31st. If you have any questions, you may contact me. I thought we were going to show a list of some of our previous award winners, but our award winner last year was, for those of you who were here or weren't here, was Dr. Joe Gordon. We've had award winners Prentice Baker, Van Ure, Doug McMillan from YMCA, Dr. Dunlap, Gregory Poole, Lawrence Wheeler, and Dr. Knox McMillan. So those are our previous winners. But again, if you have any questions, feel free to contact me. Thanks, Gary.
Thank you, Mark.
I mentioned on Sunday, this Sunday, I'm gonna have pet photos with Santa at my office, and I've got little cards there for y'all to take. So we'll have Santa, so everybody bring your pets and me and dress up. And I'm requesting a Toys for Tot unwrapped toy. But there's no fee. So hopefully y'all come. There is a rain date, so it's raining, it's supposed to be. Just check the Marion Facebook page. So hopefully y'all come. Thank you.
There.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. All of our guests and visitors, thank you so much for coming today. I hope that you find this club warming, inviting. I'm in the club act. One of those things I want to highlight, our last service social of the year is this coming up on Wednesday, November 29th from 5 to 7 here at Tobacco Road. As you guys know, we also were collecting tax for our local schools to bring candy bars. Well, kids would actually enjoy getting but yeah, granola bars, things like that. That'd be great. And then I just one real quick thing. I want to say this is the time of year to be thankful. I want to say I'm thankful to this club. The last 2 years we have had phenomenal years of membership, and it's because of each one of you in here being advocates for our clubs, telling people your why, and bringing in great talent. As we look at our community, there's so much work that has to be done in our community. And it's just great to see the new members that we've had the past 2 years, John, Leslie, John Booth, Jennifer, the list goes on and on of these new members that are coming here with their sleeve rolled up. It's like, what can we do? And we have a lot more work to do. And the way we get that done is new members who are active and engaged in our community. So please, as we look at going into 2024, let's have another phenomenal year of leadership. Thanks, guys.
Membership, you are a key player in that. Birthdays and anniversaries. This week we have Grayson Pavolochi on the 2nd of December. Brandon Dearwood's birthday is on the 3rd. Matt Person's anniversary is on November today. Happy anniversary on that. And there is happy anniversary. And then Eric and Susan Stevens, I believe I saw Eric as well. Happy 31st anniversary to you guys. But that is fine. I hear from our district governor. Before she comes up here, I did want to say a few words. She has quite a resume, so this is the skinny down version. Veronica is originally from Louisiana and still enjoys some free culture. She resides in Raleigh, North Carolina with her husband Winston and is the mother of 2 sons, Daniel and Benjamin. Veronica is a veteran who served in the U.S. Army. She is the current chair of the Board of Chamber of Commerce and is the current Rotary District Governor of Rotary International District 7710. She is the first woman of color to hold this position. Veronica is the Community Development Manager, SVP, with Pinnacle Financial Partners, where she focuses on community leadership, partnership, and development. She also leads the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council at Pinnacle for the Eastern region. She is a graduate of Fayetteville State University. In sociology education, holds an executive master's degree from North Carolina Central University in public administration and obtained her DPI certification from Cornell University.
My account.
Veronica became a Rotarian in 2008 and joined the Rotary Club of Morrisville, where she was club president in
Including the one you're trying to ship to me. Your website is not allowing me to do that function.
Please join me in welcoming District Governor Veronica Bent to the podium. It's my pleasure to be here with you today. You know that this is going to be interactive. I will not be talking and you will be talking together. Is that all right? Yeah. So, how many of you know what the theme is for this year? What is our theme? Do you think that we need to hope the world today? Well, I want to also create a district theme. Did you know we have a district theme? Well, you do now. It is the 3 C's. I think that we need to have some connection, some collaboration, and our community. So last time I saw something you said, Spirit, President-elect Trump, I want you to know that we're on a journey together. That's what this year is. It is a journey. I wanted the presidents to be prepared to have a successful year and to build a legacy that we would all be proud of. I wanted them to be intentional about planning their year and to accomplish what they needed to accomplish by having success. But most of all, I wanted them to go with all things are possible when there is purpose. You believe that?
Yeah.
All things are possible when there is purpose. And we all have a purpose. So let's talk about this great organization that we love. It's called Rotary, right? What is Rotary? For the visitors that are in the room, what is this Rotary? Well, so let me read that, our mission statement.
We provide service to others, promote integrity, and advance world understanding, goodwill, and peace through our fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders.
Thank you. That is the mission of Rotary. But we also have a vision. Somebody read the vision. Y'all not shy, I heard y'all.
Together, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe in our communities and in ourselves.
Okay, so we have a mission, we have a vision. But who are we? We are a global network of people of action, of people that stand still and do nothing. Do we do a lot of work? For people of action. 1.4 million strong, and we're trying to grow that number. We are your neighbors, your friends, your leaders, and your problem solvers. We believe that we have a shared responsibility to take action on our most persistent issues. And we do this with our 26,000 clubs. We work together to help solve these issues. So now we know we have a mission, a vision, and the purpose of us is Rotary. We also have Rotary in 7 areas of focus. So when we're doing our grants, we talk about these 7 areas of focus. What are they?
Promote peace, fight disease, provide clean water, sanitation, hygiene, save mothers and children, support education, grow local economies, protect the environment.
That's correct, thank you. That is our 7 areas of focus. So this is what we do, we put it all together. We're going somewhere. Hang tight with me. What is your 5 avenues of service? Y'all just go give an award to somebody. But what are our 5 avenues of service?
Club service, vocational service, community service, international service, new generations.
What is that new generations? What is that about?
Yes, I'm bringing in new members from younger generations so that they can be the future of Rotary.
And why is that important?
Well, without the future of Rotary, Rotary die, and if it works, Rotary is done. It wouldn't get done, so that's why new generations are so cool.
Thank you so much. So let's talk about our structure. So we just went through all what Rotary really stands for. Let's talk about our structure. So we talked a little bit today about the Rotary Foundation. What is that? What is the Rotary Foundation? And why is it important? I'll tell you, the Rotary Foundation is the engine that allows us to do the projects that we do. Without having a Rotary Foundation, projects would otherwise not be done. What makes us global, y'all? So Rotary International is our hub. We all kind of line up to Rotary International. But the most important thing is what? Our members. Because if you do not have all of this other stuff, and you don't have the members, then how is the work going to get done? So that's why number 1 is most important. Now, I like it to a house. So you have to have a strong foundation, correct, to build a house. What happens when you try to put a weak structure on a house that has a weak foundation? What's going to happen to the house?
They'll collapse.
Correct, and that's exactly what will happen to Rotary. So that's why we have to have strong clubs with strong members that know what our mission, our vision, our purpose, the evidence of service, and the things that we focus on. So let's go back and talk about why I felt like we needed to also have a district theme, the 3 C's, connections. Everybody came back from COVID the same, right? Everybody's excited. Everybody's showing up. Some people know, they still at the lunch. So, connections. I wanted us to get to know our members and to grow our clubs. You know, sometimes we think we know our members. And you might. Do you know them on a bad day, a good day, and a different day? Do you really know them? That's something you find. Get to know other club members in the district. I found that lots of times we are silent. We have our club, but what about that connection piece? What if we could all put it together and do some collaboration? Could we reach more people? Locally and across the globe. So collaborations, partner with other clubs on service projects, which I know that you all have been. And I'll show you later on. There is power in numbers. Also, community. Be a reflection of the communities we serve. Promote Rotary in your local communities and engage them. Are people confusing you with the Kiwanis of the line? Do they know that you're Rotary? If they don't, they should, because all of the good work that we do, we want to make sure people know that we are proud Rotarians. Let's go back to the next video. I know that you're having socials, I just heard the announcement, so this is good. So we want to make sure that socials are being had wide, because sometimes you spend an hour together, but that might not be enough for us to really, really connect. So socials, you don't have to put a speaker, and I love the fact that you guys are tied into a service project, which is what we're about. We're spending more time to really build what we call a relationship. Now, I know that you all are having fun, because I saw y'all putting up a lot. Because if you're not having fun and I can see it on your faces, you belong to the same club. Let me bring it to you. And if you belong to the same club, nobody wants to be a member. So you want to continue to make sure that during that service, you can still have fun. It is refreshing to smile. Is it not? And don't forget to show and tell what you're doing. It's wonderful to do all this work, but who knows about it except you? So you need to make sure, like I talked to the social media, so I know that y'all are sure against me. I know that y'all are sure. You know why? Not just for you, but it inspires other people that might not know what you're doing. You want to be a source of inspiration to others, and otherwise may not even know where to begin. Some of our new do not know where to begin. But then they see your posts and y'all are all smiling and doing all this great work. And they say, hey, I want to be like them. What's going on at the market? That's what you want. Also, do y'all know the district newsletter better? I'm not gonna answer the region. I know Jim didn't read it, talk about it. Thank you. Jim doesn't read it. So you have to tell him, but it is back. And I want you to make sure that you are highlighting the good works that you're doing in the newsletter. That's why we brought it back. And we also have a district Facebook page. Have y'all seen that? Want to see some of the stories, which is really good. Collaborations, service projects, partner with other clubs in the district. It is important because you can't cover all territory. What you guys do is what passion is to you. What if there's passion across the street at another club? Why don't we pull all that passion together? I was at one of the clubs, and what they did was a fundraiser that helped pay off the debt of 5 cancer survivors. And I sat there and said, if we pull together, because that 5 we did, but that 10 we did more, and so for so on. So I want you to know that you are indeed making a difference, and a real difference. Invite the foundation. Your giving goes a long way. This year, for the first time, we did not have enough money to cover everybody's request. That's why it's so important to give to the foundation. You know why? Because COVID hit. People didn't give as much as they could. So we're definitely telling you, it matters for you to continue to give to the projects that we need to do. And also, I want you guys to stay connected to the district. Invite the witness, things that you're passionate about, hearing about that's happening in the district, whether it's foundation, like we have Patty in here, but some other things that are going on. Membership, invite them to come and talk to your club. That is how you stay connected to the district and you know what's going on. It's important for you to know what's going on, right? How can you be a part of something that you don't know what's happening? That's right, you want to know what's happening. Be visible. Ensure your community, as I stated earlier, know what Rotary is. Don't let them define what Rotary is. You be able to tell them, and not just tell them, but show them. You want your words to be able to match the actions that you're doing. Utilize your public image highlight your club activities, and again, inspire others. Use social media. Now, Mayor Charles had what's called a district council meeting, so even if you never post a thing, we still know what you're doing, because she asked you for a report, your president. She says, tell me what y'all doing fun. And guess what we do? We share those ideas with other people that may not be doing anything because they just don't know how to get started. They may have not come back and told it and they're stuck. What if your club got somebody doing stuff? Just by posting something, just by smiling, just by sharing, just by giving. It matters what you do. Also, if there's something that you want to post, you can do it at news@rotary717.org. If you have done something incredible that is worth sharing, please follow me, send us a story. We absolutely want to share it at the district. All right. Can we say let's focus on one? All right. Because we have burnout. Because when we have the same people doing all the work, we face burnout. You can have the best intentions, the biggest hearts, but burnout is real. And we do not want to have Rotary being burnout. So membership is the key to that. We want to retain and grow the club. Let's talk about retention for a minute. We never want to have ourselves in a situation where we have people coming in the front door and the back door in the room. So we have all these seasoned Rotarians and they decide to exit. Wow, they have been engaged, you know, they've been around, so we just know they don't stay. Do we? It's important to make sure that every single person feels the need to be engaged. Again, even if they're seasoned people, have been here a while, why not make them mentors? To the new people that are yet young to them, why can't we get them to show them how they maybe stay this long? I think it's important. So that's why we're talking about retaining and growing. We talk about the foundation giving. We want to increase the giving. How do we use corporate direct? How many of you use corporate direct to give? Rotary direct is 7 different people. That is an important piece. We're trying to get more people to use Rotary direct because it tracks it. It does everything for you. You go up to the model, we can help you all do that. You have a program talking about it. You're just setting it and forgetting. Of course, service projects can talk about that. We have so many people in our community and in the world, not just locally, but globally. What's this thing? So you have to come to your level about celebrating your league. Can we give her a round of applause? This lady's not here, so let's give her a round of applause. She's ready to go. Hold on, like 83 years old, when we make sure that things are getting done for the club, the district. All right, so talk to me. This is the Rotary Club of Raleigh, correct? Is it? Are we wild? Wait, what? Okay, so this club and get what? What? Okay, are y'all proud of it? Because I ain't.
Yes.
Act with the best club in the country.
So the reason why I go through this is because if you're not excited about your club, why should I do it? You've got to be excited about what you're doing. So it's important for you. When I say this is the Rotary Club of Raleigh, I should say like, look, so when people serve this individual family, okay, they get a family. Okay, what's going on over here?
Fundraiser at Kate's Farm.
Are y'all proud of me?
Yeah.
What is this fundraising for?
For the Veterans Life Center of the city.
Oh, absolutely. Don't support the veterans.
These fellows and Rotary Club.
Okay, so y'all really talking the walk and do the work. Okay, All right, that's what this is showing me, okay, good. What's going on?
Organizing ourselves in the community.
Is that important? For any potential member, it is important. Go look at your Facebook page and say, why should I join you? Remember that question before? What do I get when I join the Rotary Club product? I get people working. I get people that smiling. I get happy people. So y'all making me think that this is not the same. Okay, well, I'm glad it's not the same. So that's why we have all those members that really want to be here, they're not in your hostage, correct? Okay. So then we're going to work. It's important for you to show. Thank you for the industry. It is important for you all to show what it is that you're doing and why people want to become a member and why they want to remain a member. Because of stuff like this, you really are change makers and you're making a difference. All you need is help. So now after that meeting, I want to challenge. So my challenge to you all is to retain and engage all members to make sure that you stir up that connection between you all. Don't lose one. Grow your membership by what? Attraction, inclusivity, and flexibility. Continue to be an active, active in community, collaborate on service projects, consider locally. Intentionally allow people to be a reflection of the community you serve. Dedicate one meeting to mental health. That's part of what we need to do. Y'all, is mental health? Yeah. You think a lot of people experience it in silence? Y'all want to know what the real meaning of great hope is? Great hope in the world came from our RI president, the Rotary International president, Veronica, his brother committed suicide. And he wanted to dedicate his year as being the president to hope. When someone is so hopeless and you don't know about it because they don't tell you, they start in silence. He wanted to make sure that this year was good. So that's where we got pretty hope in the world. And so it's important that you ask someone the question, how are you ready? Then I get 5 things. So it takes, are you really connected? If you're really connected, why are people still having the mask on? If you really have a relationship, and I'm a member, why don't you know I'm suffering inside? It's important. It questions that connection. You really have to get there and really be connected. We do all this good work together, but do we really know that some of us are working and we're suffering? So it's important for us to make sure that we lift each other up. And when we are indeed grateful when we receive connections, collaboration, and community. So do I have your agreement when you will create one meeting, that is one meeting to remember? Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Also, I want you to continue to be a role model in District 17, but I never want you to stop having fun. Please, people, this is why folks come. If they're having a bad day, come to Rotary. Their spirits will be lifted. It is important that we really are connected across the world. And that we really care about each other deeply. It's all about relationships. I wanted to create a role. It's called the service portfolio. So because I'm the district governor, I did. It's called the service portfolio. And the service portfolio is, you have 3 qualifications. Bring in a new member. Also want to give to the foundation and participate in the project. Is that just? Can y'all do? We give out so much points. Ben, I'm serious. I'm going to Ben. Well, I wanted people of action to have that service part, and that we notice that it is because you have a service part, you do this work. I don't think we can do this work without having a service part. Otherwise, why would we do it? You just turn a blind eye and somebody else will do it. We've chosen to. So I wanted to make sure that we are doing things that will increase our membership. More things to help with the work that we're doing. As a retention and as succession, we want to stop starting over each year. We want to pass the time, we want to continue to work flawlessly. Also, we want to increase foundation giving, funding that will allow us to do more service projects. And there's so many needs out there, we have to get more money to reach all those needs. Why? Because we help more people and we do more projects. Let me give you some special things as I come to a close. How many of you know what RLI is, Brooklyn Leadership Institute? Was it helpful if you've been? I think it gives you an opportunity to talk to other people across the district and you guys learn about what role gets together. Also, district assemblies. The next one will be in February. That is also going to be a free test. What is that? President-elect, who's president-elect? So that will be the Greenwood Forest Church in Cary on February 17th. And the big one will be Carolina, will be March 15th and 16th, 2024. That will be in Greensboro. Also, this one is about conventions here called lounges. We've had 2 already. Our next one is going to be January, April. It is an opportunity on Zoom where the presidents all get together and president-elect and talk about what's theirs, what challenges we're having, what's going well, how we can collaborate. Guess what? District conference. That's coming to be a new term. So that will be May 17th and 18th. We will have more. Who is then look at it. We were in Australia. How many of you all have been to a convention? That's what you know. When you have 15,000 people that are like-minded, like-minded as you, show up, and you know. So the next one is going to be in Singapore, and that's going to be May 25th to 29th. So sign up. Any questions? Did I cover the territory? Any questions? Well, guess what? Thank you so much, and I want you to have an amazing week.
District Governor, one more thing before you leave, to add to your blessing of Rotary in Veronica. Here is a Rotary Club of Raleigh. I don't know if you have any questions about it. Well, this is one. Did you go along with that song? Oh, yes. Could you, so can everybody rise? Is that better? Okay. Before we say the board says, please sign up for bell ringing. And as District Governor Finn mentioned, connection in community is hugely important in combating the mental health crisis. On the table, there are cards. If you think about somebody this week that you want to reach out to and ask, what did you say? How are you really doing? Yeah, ask somebody, another club member, how they really are doing. So if you can repeat after District Governor, then I would four-way test. And the things we think, say, and do. Oh, sir.